beautiful day, March 2nd, 2024. We're at Granite State Arctic Cat in Pittsburg, New Hampshire. And Arctic Cat is presenting a demo ride day today. And all of the sleds will be Catalyst. They will have some 2024 Catalysts and some 2025. 600, 858 RXC. Here's the 858 with the Attack, which is the sled I'm getting. What kind of camera is that? 858.
On my new one. Oh, nice. All the heights. Me too.
So this is going to be the Attack 600 137 with the low 5.5 inch windshield. Feels pretty good just staring it on hard packed snow. Sounds pretty good. Not too much vibration, but a little bit. Just a little. It says it's got 9 miles on this sled, so that's pretty new. There we go. Boy, I have to say, you do feel like you're sitting up quite a bit more. Maybe it's the fact that the windshield is so low, but it does feel like I'm sitting higher than on my Pro Cross. Yeah, it's icy, all right. Yeah, these conditions certainly could use some traction aid. I mean, it just spins. I do have to say, though, even with these icy conditions, it really handles quite well. I'm able to move around the trail at will, you know? It's really good. Seat, I've seen and heard people comment that the seat is very firm. I find that the seat probably gives like an inch. It's firm, but it still gives. I find it pretty comfortable, actually. I don't think it's bad. Handle grips are working good. There is almost no traction. Engine sounds good, though, I have to say. The 600, I like it. It's not a quiet motor. It sounds like it's ready to go. Pretty racy. Normally these Arctic Cat rides are full out, but I think they have to keep safety in mind today. I like the fact that you can see the ski tips at all times, so you can see what your skis are doing down there. The hood is so narrow that when you look down, you see almost a quarter of the ski. It's amazing. Well, I wouldn't want to pull start. Couldn't do it from sitting position. I had to stand up. Still a big motor. This is the 858. All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, I like the sound of this better. It does sound like a bigger motor. doesn't sound like it's so high-pitched. Requires a lot less throttle. Oh yeah, that's sweet. So this RXC still has a 137-inch track, but it's got a Cobra 1.35 instead of the Ripsaw 1.25. Today, I don't think it's making any difference. It's still going to spin. So, more for softer snow conditions for more traction. Alright. Well, I got hand guards on this one, and so now I can't see my ski tips. But still see them down through there a little bit. And the handling, the steering is so good, I have to say. My regular sled is a ZR9000 998 turbo without power steering, and that is a very good handling sled, but it is very heavy to steer. So it's okay, you know, to do turns like this, but if you wanna do quicker turns, here we go. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, they've got these things tuned pretty nicely. They sound really good. Let's see if I can get up here. I don't know if you can see. Oh, yeah, there you go. You can adjust your hand warmers right on here. They have two different digital gauges that show like 5 steps on each thumb and hand warmer position. So that's kind of nice. It's been on high, which is burning my hands up right now. Well, the sport gauge is very sharp, but I honestly think they should get away from an LCD display. And the Garmin G8 is the way to go. They need to have a lit display. This is in this bright light, it's a little hard to see it, to be honest. You know, if you're looking for gas level and, you know, other stuff, all I can see is the speed barely. So I'm not crazy about that gauge. This is for 2025. They still have that gauge, so I gotta think this may be the last year they put that on there. We'll see. Alright, this is gonna wrap it up. And that's it. Very good. So this is what I just rode. Rev's a little bit higher, feels like. Super quick responding though, I have to say. I think this is the 137 with the Cobra 135. And I think it has the ATAC shocks because it's got that deluxe gauge instead of the sport gauge. Although I don't know what setting the attack shocks are on. I think you have to toggle through some menus to see that, versus on the G8 it shows you all the time. Let's catch up a little here. What some of the reviewers have said about this 600 motor coming to life at half throttle. It doesn't seem to have a lot of low end torque, but once you get above the mid-range RPM, it does pull really good. But the 858 pulls all the way through all speeds, so it is more responsive. This one sounds really good. See if I can carb turn. This guy's sliding. I like the little LED taillights. They're super small LEDs, but they're bright. I have to say. Oh, a little bit of a rumble there. Yep, pretty easy to steer, even really sharply. Oh yeah, that was good. Got it.
Whatever you want setting-wise down on there. Like we had the football game on one day. We had a buddy that put porn on there one day. I mean, you can put it's an iPad is all it is. So whatever your phone and iPad can do, that can do. And then you can do up to 12 riders too.
Okay.
And you can know where, you can link where everybody is and know where everybody is. But you can do just about anything. Play music, video.
You don't have to be all out of cash, be different brands.
Yeah. Yeah, the other thing is, somebody can text you, say you're out riding and your wife wants to get a hold of you and just say grab some milk or whatever. She can text you, it'll alert will come up through, and you don't have to have service. It's all radio based.
Right.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
Yeah, it's all service.
Yeah.
It's all satellite.
Yeah. So it's pretty slick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on driver too. I see what you're saying.
What is that? Is that the shock setting?
Yep.
So you're just holding this down?
Yep, just holding it down and changing it left and right. So you have
Okay.
it's on firm right now.
You want that sound?
Good. Good.
You're gonna like that. It goes. Can't really use the power.
I pre-ordered this exact sled.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. You can't. It's so icy, but
I know.
you can feel the power on the edge a little bit. The hand warmers are amazing on it.
Start right here.
Yep.
And I like that little start button right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks. Here we go. This is the 2025 ZR 858 ATAC with the Garmin G8, and it's on. You can see it says attack soft, so this is the setting I would probably use for my shocks. Hand warmers are at 100%. What else we got there? Coolant 129, exhaust is not 540. Intake air is 64 degrees. It's on, so you can see the tack revving on the left. Get temperature on the left, fuel on the right. RPM right at the top of the speedo. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. This is gonna be it. Sounds good. Steers good. Steers really good on dirt. Boy, this trail they came out earlier, like 2 hours ago, and it was still snow down here. It's getting pretty gnarly now. Pretty icy underneath everything. Oh yeah, that gauge is outstanding compared to the sport gauge. You can see everything clearly. Contrast is good, the colors are good. Definitely icy. Still steers good. I gotta say, on glare ice. Oh, this thing is so nice. I don't know, I'm gonna try to go with the small windshield, I think. Oh, man, this is nice. Traction here on the side of the trail. See if I can carve this turn close to the edge here. Even on the icy conditions, pretty good. Yeah, gauge is nice. You can always see your hand warmer position setting. Yeah, you can. I was just noticing the footwells are nice. You can put your foot forward quite a bit, but when you tuck your boot in, the arch over the top of the footwell hugs your foot. So it's like you can really use a little bit of foot pressure to turn. And on my Procross, it was a lot bigger, and you'd have to lift your foot up to get that resistance. So yeah, this is good. Well, I'll let somebody else get off.